everybody, and welcome back to Let's Megamek with Marlow Stingrays. We have advanced to Sunday, where we have our final battle of the July Blitz, and we have 101 points of armor in stock. In order to do that, well, first of all, I pulled this Pegasus out of mothballs and just tore all the armor off of it. I tore armor off of other stuff as well. This Blackjack, I decided with the right torso, I don't really, well, I have the Vindicators, but I don't know, that's going to be a pain in the butt to fix, so I pulled all the armor off of it. I'm just going to salvage it. Same with this Commando. I don't have any other 22 or 25 ton mechs, so getting replacement parts for this is going to be problematic. So, I mean, I could probably get maybe this SRM. Well, anyway, I'm getting rid of it. I've already started the process of salvaging that. I mothballed the extra Crusader we had just so I wouldn't have to keep having somebody maintain it, but thus freeing up some time for me to actually do some repairs. This Archer is in an interesting place. The hip never got damaged, but almost everything else did. And I don't have lower leg actuator, upper leg actuators. However, I am getting, I think, one lower leg actuator in soon. And as soon as this repairs, then I can repair that. He'll have a movement speed of 2-3. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's functional. The only other problem is I was going to assign it to Victoria, but that wouldn't do. Even if it had full speed, it wouldn't do in a Scout Lance. I am going to beef up that Scout Lance though. Just having pure light mechs isn't going to cut it. But I've really been trying to clear out a lot of this. And also what I've been starting to do is mechs that have somebody assigned to them, I've been putting them as the name. Therefore, when I'm going through this list, I can see, first of all, who is in that mech. Is that important or is that not important? And second of all, which mechs aren't assigned. Because the problem I run into if I go over here to personnel, and for example, let's go to Victoria. I guess here she's hurt still, I think. Maybe not. There she is. Yeah. One day. She has one day to go, but still. If I go here to assign to unit as pilot, I basically get all the mechs, including like this Battlemaster, which we know is gone. These are headless. So it isn't really sorting out by what... Like the Phoenix Huxes I can understand because they're still in repair state, but this is in a salvage state. These are in a salvage state, that's in a salvage state, that's a salvage state. I'm not sure what this Wasp and Locust is. I think that Locust is. I think this Wasp is technically available. But I'm not going to assign her just yet. I'm actually thinking of assigning him to that Wasp. I mean, I can do it sort of this way. Yeah, that Wasp 2A. Here I got a bunch of vehicles, and of course the Aerospace Fighter, which is not currently assigned to anybody. And everything else here is mothballed, that isn't assigned to anybody. It's funny, this I have just set aside as salvage. I remember doing it, it's kind of funny seeing it now. Yeah, I mean, we got this Wasp too. I'm going to go ahead and assign this guy. Just because I'm going to give her something a little bit more beefy, hopefully. Now, something else I'm going to start doing is... I mean, I know we're getting ready to go into a battle on that, and everybody's going to go to the battle. But, when we've been losing pilots, the pop-up comes up, hey, you're not in the shares mode, so therefore you have to give up junk to stuff, which I just bypass it. It's not that big of a deal. But I'm not in shares mode. Shares mode actually does different things to the contract. So, I mean, I know I started working, with like, I can't even find him. Where's Terry at? He'd have it. Like, I'd have like the guy who has like the shares here. I've not really been keeping up with that either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically modify the base rules. I'm going to assign people to mechs. The reason people want to join us is because they're dispossessed. So we give them mechs. If at the end of a contract, or I don't know, I might do it like every few months or something like that. But if like somebody's been dispossessed for like 3 months, they'll have a chance to leave, or we'll do a defection roll, or not a defection roll, but just like a resigning roll. But also, once they're in a mech, that's their mech. So if they do end up leaving for, at the end of a year, like when you do the normal rolls, then they take their mech with them. If they die, that mech goes, basically per the rules. However, if they die because the mech was just obliterated, well, I guess technically the mech still goes. But there's not going to be any of this, hey, we just lost your mech and oh, by the way, lose more stuff. We're not going to do that. Yeah, so just a modification. But also we're going to do rules like if I try to like move somebody out of a mech into a different mech, then there's rules for like roles you can do there, you know, whether they'll accept it or not. So once you assign somebody to a mech, that's what they're going to get. The founders will never quit because of like dispossession. However, they get priority for mechs. So that way, she's going to get a mech. I just don't know what mech yet. But I'm not going to put her in a wasp. I know that. Other than that, this is ready to go. This needs to deploy into the hide and seek. I don't really remember what all is in the hide and seek. I don't even know that I did all the rules for it yet. So honestly, that's what we're ready for. That's what we're going to be doing. So let me go ahead and make sure everything's correct here. Command Lance. Did I even do the rules for... No. Well, let me go ahead and start it, and I'll pull up the sheet that has the rules, and we'll kind of go over this together, and I don't know, from there we'll be ready to go, so I guess we'll just stay with us here. Okay, what do we got? We have the Shadowhawk, the Banshee, the Vindicator, and the Manticore. And hide and seek. Hide and seek. It's a battle. I guess first off, we know we're going to get 2 Davian helpers. Let me go ahead and add a bot here. Tables for Davian, medium, D. Here, actually, it's already set. I need 2. And I need it to go to Davian Commander. Roll it up. A Griffin and a Trebuchet. Neat. And then I need to actually randomize their skill. Davian Commander, they are regulars. Intersphere. What? I don't know. Randomize them. Did I do it wrong? Okay. I guess they're going to remain the same. So I need to define the rules for hide and seek. I also need to see if they have a reinforcements coming. Hide and seek. Hide and seek. Where are you at? Oh, here we are. Hide and seek. Attacker. We're the attacker. So we start on the edge. They start in the center. No wetlands. Coastal. The bot is the defender. Exchange assaults for a light and a medium. Okay. Defenders can destroy any edge. I must destroy half of them. They have to destroy a third of them. Okay. Oh, where are the rules for reinforcement? I don't remember. It's probably in the campaign rules. Campaign system. Recruitment. Repair conversions. says no. Maybe it's below all this. There it is, reinforcements. Bot reinforcements, roll 1d6. They will reinforce with a light lance, okay? Other than that, we need to figure out what their normal lance is going to be like. So we are what? Heavy. Okay, so D20. 8. 1 assault, which is, per the rules, what, light and a medium. Yes, 1 light, 1 medium. Okay. Let's find out what they're. Remember, we changed this 1 to 2, 3 to 4, and 5 to 6. So the light one is mixed, and the medium one is a vehicle lance, and the reinforcements are all mechs. Okay. I need 2 bots. Allow commander and allow commander reinforcements. Alright, first of all, we can start on any edge. Or wait, not any. Edge. You're on team 1 first off. Okay, you be team 2. You be team 2. You start in the center. You deploy to any edge. Okay. Now let's add some actual units. Oops, not that one. This one. Random army. Liao's. Well, we know the Liao reinforcements is going to have mechs here. So D quality lights. 4 of them, please. Wasp, Locust, Stinger, Raven. Interesting. Okay. And okay. Great random army. Need 2 of them this time. And these go to the normal guy. Oops. Help if I push the right button. 2 wasps. Very good, very good. Need to roll up 2 light vehicles and 4 medium vehicles. And we have our opposing force. Randomize their skills real quick. They're veterans. And same with these guys down here. Alrighty. And finally, we need the map. Would we have had reinforcements? I think I already rolled for it. It's been a few. Man, it's been a little over a week actually since I've last played. So let's see here. Oh, I didn't do this. Oh well, too late now. I've already got this stuff set up. Attached units, already got that taken care of. We just need the map. Map conditions. No wetland, coastal, or flatland. Nine. Okay. Heavy urban. Okay, wow, we're gonna be in the city. Maybe. Probably. Okay, just need 1d6 to Fortress City. Okay, that's the map we're going on. And I need the dimensions. There's 3 lances, 2 there's, 1 of mine. So plus 15 to whatever this roll is. Unless hide and seek is a special map. Minus 10 for hide and seek 0. Okay. So plus 5 to whatever this is. $25 by 15. Wow, close quarters. Pretty tiny. Okay, now we need to check for planetary conditions, and then we'll be ready to go. And I'll probably go ahead and put a break in after this, so don't be surprised. Is there anything after that? No, it's just this. Light conditions, 2, daylight. Atmospheric conditions, 10, a fog. A light fog. Alright, light fog at daylight. And we're all ready to go, but as I said, I am going to go ahead and put a break in here. So until next time, crash and burn.